Well, I'm Susan Lethbridge, and I'm with the very busy Crystal Kolt, who's the director of the Flin Flon Community Choir and the Flin Flon Arts Council and Culture Days and many other things that we're too busy to mention. So, yeah, we're so excited about Culture Days that's coming up. So we're going to have a few guests on this show talking about their various events. And Crystal, tell us how things are going from your end.
Well, we are full tilt ahead. We got our sponsors supporting us again this year, the Neighborhood Renewal Fund, the Revitalization Corporation, HUD Bay, and the schools. Everybody's been chipping in to help us out, so we're really raring to go, and we have hopefully even more than last year, I think, lined up. It's too many to count right now. They're still being fleshed out. We have our special guests, some amazing special guests, once again, coming to our community. And we're willing to spread that information out to the rest of Canada, and we can't wait to get started.
And talk about, Crystal, what's happening in terms of Canada and Manitoba wide and where Flin Flon is in terms of Culture Days.
Well, really, for this little community that's only 5,000, just over 5,000 people, and then maybe 10,000 if you think of the whole surrounding area, we were number 7 in Canada overall, and then we were number 3 for regional and belt cities, which is pretty amazing when you think of one of the belt cities might be Mississauga. And so people really love arts and culture here, and as well as our sports, and we are really excited about our 4th annual Culture Days.
Yeah. And really, it is going to be bigger and better than ever. We've got all kinds of cool stuff planned. We've got all kinds of guests coming, as Crystal said. One of the things that I'm doing is Culture Days Cool for Kids. It's a preschool program. It's going to be so much fun. We're having all kinds of things. We're going to have an acting out with John Nickel, and he's going to be doing some theater. We've got someone coming to make bannock with the kids. We've got some teepee tales. We've got some sing-along times. We're gonna smash some piñatas. We got some candy and some prizes and some races. It's gonna be fantastic. And that's just one of the various programs that we're gonna be having going on in these things. And tell us, Crystal, about some of the other events that are going on.
Well, once again, we have our Superstar program. Katie Anderson is organizing activities for every school age child in the Creighton and Flin Flon area, and so that is over 1,000 kids. We're having for the grade 5s this year robots. We're calling it Arts and Science. Last year we had Pomo, and this year we're having about 12 really cool robots where we're going to have specialists work with all the grade 5 kids in both of the school divisions. From the grade 6 to 8s, we're going to be having our Superstar program, which is just huge. We're going to be doing a bit of a clown theme. We have Puff the Clown. Puff the Clown actually is the president of the World Clown Association. I know. Aww. It's really cool. And so she will be here with her other clown partner. Either that or Isaac the Jester. We're still waiting to see which one's going to be coming. So the kids are going to be having that amazing education. They'll be dancing, again, theater, with Manitoba Theater for Young People. We are going to be having everything mask making and everything you can possibly imagine for the kids. We have special guest speakers coming into town. One is Norm Crerar, his family is a major part of this community. Mm-hmm. Norm was an explorer and also a canoeist that his team won in the 1967 was that Centennial across Canada, the canoe race, and so we're really excited about him coming. Camerata Nova and Andrew Belfer, who's a Canadian composer and the head of Camerata Nova, a very elite choir in the province and in Canada, will be coming up to take part in Culture Days and work with the community on a special piece that Andrew Belfer had written. We have James Yeziu, who has just come from China and seeing Canada for the first time. He'll be coming up with his Aboriginal flute. David Bouchard, who is just Order of Canada, an amazing writer, children's book writer, as well as an Aboriginal flautist, an inspirational speaker. He will be in town as well. And the list goes on. That just Cindy you'll be hearing about who she's having coming
Yeah.
up. It's just amazing.
It truly is amazing that you can get this many. And how many volunteers did we have with this last year, Crystal?
Last year we had 503 volunteers to make Culture Days work.
That's amazing. We're really looking forward to Culture Shock. That's one of the events that's going to be happening Friday night. We're going to be talking to Brent Lethbridge about that. Saturday is all going to be in the daytime. It's going to be at Baker's Narrows. Is that correct, Crystal?
That's absolutely correct. There's going to be some new things happening there, some things that you've seen before that you didn't get a chance to try last time, and so we're excited about all those events. That there'll be a program guide that people will be able to get in the reminder. That'll be handed around town as well, so you'll be able to see what's going on. We have Ron Scott coming in from the PAW with his Kaylee band that'll be playing at Baker's Narrows Lodge during supper hours. So if you just don't want to go home and you just don't want to cook, stick around at Baker's Narrows and eat food there and enjoy the Kaylee. It's going to be a really great day. And in the evening, I think you probably have somebody talking about Wild Rice, which is our Celebrating Women in Art, and it's in a dedication to Kate Rice, who was the very first female prospector in the area. So Wild Rice, it's good. That's going to be amazing too.
Cool. The last thing that I want to talk about with you, Crystal, is my favorite Culture Days event, Dancing Down Main Street. And Crystal and I are not what you would call dancers.
Not quite.
No. We would not get any kind of role dancing. But this is easy to do. We have a choreographer who comes here to the beautiful Pioneer set, and she takes just 10 minutes and teaches us just a few moves, and it is just the most joyful experience you can possibly have. So I really want to challenge all of Main Street to come and experience this joy. Come with your bosses, come with your employees, your fellow employees, come with your schoolmates, come with your parents and your families. It's going to be great.
And bring banners so that you're recognized. We've been getting some good national press on Dancing Down Main Street. So I know the Oak Lake choir was in last time, and their picture is all over the place. They were part of Dancing Down Main Street. And this year, Tammy Dowell is our choreographer. She's a local choreographer and dance teacher. And we're dancing to Michael Bublé's It's a Beautiful Day. So it's going to be, we love Michael Bublé. Something Canadian, something current.
Well, it's always exciting talking to Crystal Kolt, and anything that we discuss is always fabulous that's going on in our community. So stay tuned. We're going to be having some other guests talking about more Culture Days events with Shaw TV.